regulations will respond and address your concerns immediately.
They're down a body tonight, but it shouldn't have too much of an impact on their rotation.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
Here's the starting group for Houston. At the guard positions, Van Vliet in green. Dylan Brooks out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. And for Los Angeles, you've got Hachimura. Doncic out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's LeBron in at the 4. And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
Now, here's Doncic. Lets it go with the 3. And no good. Here's Thompson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Reeves against Van Vliet. Fires from deep. Reeves can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Lets it go from deep. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And he's got a smooth stroke from long range. Van Vliet doesn't just hoist them up. His three-pointers are always going to be high-quality shots.
Now here's James. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, you know, he's not a guy that's just going to settle for pulling up. When he has an opportunity, he's going to take it strong to the hoop.
Over in the corner, Green. Van Vliet against Doncic. Deflects the pass. Here's Şengün. He gets that one.
Love when Şengün looks to score, especially from the interior.
Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Doncic. Rockets with the rebound. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, I briefly spoke with the Lakers head coach. He told me that Şengün won't be easy to contain. He pointed to his passing ability and said they can run their offense through him whether he's in the post or at the top of the key. You add in his scoring, and he presents a unique challenge. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. And Hayes kicks to Hachimura. From deep, Reeves gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Now, Doncic, following the miss by Fred Van Vliet from deep. Doncic finds Hayes. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Drawing the defense nicely that time. Doncic with the perfectly timed pass.
On the wing, Thompson. He's covered by Hachimura. Reeves against Green. Pass to Şengün. 6 to shoot. Over Hayes. And that one goes long.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Hachimura. And Thompson sends it back. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. From 13, Fred Van Vliet grabs the miss. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Van Vliet against Doncic. And there's Van Vliet on the assist by Brooks. Van Vliet's got 5.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Doncic left side. And off the glass. That one's good.
That is a tough shot.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Pass to Şengün. Hachimura against Thompson. Here's Brooks. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
In the corner, it's James. And stolen by Thompson. It's stolen by Hachimura. Doncic outside. Fires at the elbow. And the shot falls short this time.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Van Vliet passes to Şengün. 6 on the shot clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Green against Reeves. On the wing, Thompson. It's stolen by Hachimura.
You know, the pump fake is a good move unless you don't protect the ball. If you expose it and the defense is ready for it, it's right for a steal.
Now, here's Thompson. LeBron grabs the miss.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that position.
And it's Doncic missing. Rockets have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Van Vliet passes to Şengün. Back to Van Vliet. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Van Vliet's got 8 points.
And you have to appreciate the confidence. Van Vliet wastes no time shooting the rock when he is in that groove.
Doncic outside. Down low. Wants to get it to Reeves, and does. Lock at 6. Pass to James. Over Green. And that one's good by LeBron.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Checked in for the Rockets. Tari Eason comes in for Thompson. Houston's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. On the wing, Green. He's defended by Reeves. It's Şengün, top of the key. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Defense on top of Şengün inside, but he uses his agility to overcome it.
Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Now, here's Doncic. Over Green. A nice shot by Doncic.
Luka doesn't shoot a ton from the mid-range, but he's more than capable and effective when he does.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. The Lakers with the rebound. Doncic looking it over. Nailed from three-point line. Doncic has got 7.
Cannot give Luka any space out beyond the arc because he'll make you pay every time.
Van Vliet passes to Şengün. Smith sets the pick for Şengün. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Hayes has got 5 rebounds tonight. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
The defender gets caught in a bad position there. LeBron, so powerful enough to convert through contact.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
We've passed year. .20 for LeBron James. Clark, how is he still doing this?
Well, I'd love to find out, but he's got a combination of remarkable DNA and obviously a tremendous work ethic and attention to detail and taking care of his body. But some of it's a blend of good fortune and a lot of hard work. But he's played at a level at his age that I never thought I'd see in basketball. It's different in other sports, but to do what he's doing on the court is amazing.
Rockets trail by 3. Here's Smith. Hachimura grabs the miss. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. And here's Reeves outside. Traps in the tray. He has 6.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Şengün kicks to Green. Pass to Smith. Houston moving the ball around. Eason passes to Şengün. It's tipped, and he recovers it. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Hachimura finds James. The offensive rebound out to Doncic. Reeves outside. And it's off from three-point range. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Şengün with the screen for Green. Back to Eason.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Houston needs to get a shot up. For 3, Van Vliet. It's rebounded by Hayes. Lakers leading by 6. Reeves outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Reeves has got 8.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Some changes for the Lakers. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Hayes. And Vincent subbed in for Doncic. Houston with a big group substitution here. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Thompson comes in for Smith. Cam Whitmore, he's checked in for Tari Eason. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Now here's LeBron after Jalen Green's miss. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Here's Vincent, guarded by Holiday. Here's Reeves.
And shooting against Adams, very challenging. He's an assertive defender who won't back off.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said, "It feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. I've had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time." Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
Oh, David, you are an unselfish playmaker, and I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, D.A., thanks. Now here's James. He has 7. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retaining possession. 30 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And here's Reeves outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Reeves has got 11 points.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. So it'll be Jalen Green shooting. Austin Reeves picks one up. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
Holiday with the 3. Oh, he gets it to go! Wow!
It counts!
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a...
And that does it for the first quarter. Lakers lead by 7. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot. From 3 points. Point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points too.
And they're also hitting that mid-range shot at a high clip. A big key will be to continue that success throughout.
And Clark for the Lakers. Their last 2 seasons ended in playoff losses to the Denver Nuggets.
And I tell you what, they fought hard both times, Kevin. The point differential was only 24 points over the 4 games in 2023 and just 11 points in 2024. LA actually led most of the 5-game series, but weren't able to advance.
They've got Vincent. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Hachimura in at the 3 spot. That's the Laker 5. The drive by Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Şengün. VanVleet outside. And Adams kicks to VanVleet. Pass to Şengün. Spins. Goes back up. They get it back. Back to Van Vliet. There's the three. Not that time. It's off. He's 3 for 7. LeBron passes to Reeves. James against Şengün. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Thompson finds Van Vliet. Takes it inside. And the rejection by James. And they're running. Here's Finney Smith from outside off the mark. Rockets trail by 7. Van Vliet passes to Thompson. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
The Lakers shooting 43% from the floor. Over to the wing. It's deflected. Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. Finney Smith kicks to Hachimura. Los Angeles with another miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Thompson. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. James has got his 4th rebound in this one. For the 3. Whoa! James showing the range.
Way back there. I mean, LeBron's just showing off now.
Van Vliet passes to Şengün. Great D that time from James. Los Angeles leading by 8. James down the lane. Oh, he misses the dunk. For Houston, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Got a piece of it. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter.
And right there, you see the decision-making ability of Hachimura. Sets his man up perfect.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for James. Connect comes in for Hachimura. Goodwin's checked in for Austin Reeves. And Doncic is subbed in for Gabe Vincent. Brooks checked in for Houston. Cam Whitmore comes in for Jalen Green. Looking to end his cold spell. And the layup good by Şengün. Şengün's got 8.
Great take from Şengün. Excellent. Probing the defense and finding ways to finish.
Connect sets a screen for Doncic. Now Connect. Back to Doncic. Tries to save it. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here.
Rockets ball.
Doncic with the steal. Oh, Doncic getting it done in transition.
Boy, for a young player, it's so good to see Doncic make an effort on both ends like we saw there.
Thompson kicks to Van Vliet. Pass to Brooks. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Finney Smith with it. Picked up by Thompson. Van Vliet against Doncic. Six to shoot. Here's Goodwin. Here's the three. Brooks grabs the board. For three, Van Vliet. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. As a junior college product, Dalton Knecht didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin. Spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program. Then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee. And there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick.
And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
Right wing. Pass to Doncic. And it's Hayes in the corner. Here's Finney Smith. And again, no good by the Lakers. Rockets trail by 12. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Brooks outside. Back to Whitmore. Buries it from three-point range.
Timeout.
Whitmore's got it back down to single digits for Houston.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Vanderbilt's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Smith checked in for the Rockets. Tari Eason comes in for Brooks. Pass to Goodwin. Back to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. It's trailed by 9. And here is Van Vliet. 8 points for him. Out to Thompson. Van Vliet looking around. Shot clock at 5. Second chance effort to the paint. Here's Smith. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Doncic. Los Angeles leading by 9. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Doncic against Thompson. Vanderbilt gets a wide-open look. And they recover it. Pass to Finney Smith. Second chance shot. Doncic converts inside.
That's the weight room strength of Doncic right there. Fully displayed.
Bounce pass from Whitmore. Eason with it. Nothing on the board. In the corner, it's Whitmore. Offline with his 3. And Los Angeles guys shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Goodwin, and he drops it in from the low post. Goodwin's got the lead up to 13 now for the Lakers. Houston's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. Smith kicks to Van Vliet. Smith sets the pick for Van Vliet. Good on the triple. Van Vliet's got 11 points.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Doncic against Thompson. Doncic outside. 5 to shoot. Here's Finney Smith. They get the rebound. Puts up a deep three. Out left to the wing. Pass to Goodwin. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second personal foul. The fourth team foul.
Now connect. Covered by Van Vliet. And here is Doncic. 4 on the clock. And shoot again. Now here's Vanderbilt. That one falls. Vanderbilt's got his first 2 points.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Thompson looking for an opening. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand. To the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
And Clark watching Amen Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluid, well coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing.
That's why he's in this league. Connect is deadly from deep.
Smith finds Thompson. .141 left in the second quarter. Count that one from Van Vliet.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
A 15-footer. Connect. No good. Rockets trail by 9. Here's Thompson. Pass to Smith. Crafty move. Good on the shot.
Oh, love the determination Smith showed there, refusing to let the contact alter his shot.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Los Angeles with some changes. James checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Hachimura comes in for Knet. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Luka Doncic. And then for Houston, Adams comes in for Tari Eason. And Jalen Green subbed in for Cam Whitmore. James the pass to Hachimura. Back to James. Vanderbilt inside. Adams on him. Vincent's shot is good.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Green kicks to Van Vliet. Pass to Adams. Now here's Van Vliet. Tight defense on him. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Adams.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Smith against James. Pass to Vincent. Back to James. He takes it in and finished off by LeBron.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll return shortly. Third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been a clinic out there by James.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. We've got Alperen Şengün. Dylan Brooks out there with Jalen Green. Then it's Thompson, and it's Adams in at the 5 spot. Şengün passes to Thompson. Brooks for 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. We're not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good vets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report.
This speaks to how assertive Şengün can be. Love when he makes quick decisions like that there.
On the wing, Reeves. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And shot on the way. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Puts it up from 15, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. Hachimura's got his second bucket.
Understanding how to burn the defense in those sets. Hachimura doesn't rush anything, lets the play develop naturally.
Green, it's deflected. And And it's the Lakers on the break. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And that play showcasing Hachimura's hops. He just pops up and slams that one home.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Green. Drives to the hoop. Out to Brooks. Launches it. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron's got rebound number 5 here tonight. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Fires away from way outside. Rockets with the rebound. Şengün's got his 5th rebound in this one. Thompson with it, defended by Reeves. Lets a floater go. The shot by Thompson, no good. Los Angeles leading by 11. The drive by James. One thing about the Lakers, Clark, over the last couple seasons, they get themselves to the free throw line.
Yeah, and a lot of that is due to the fact they've got some real creators in their lineup, guys who can attack off the dribble at multiple positions from multiple angles, and that creates pressure for the defense. And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package. Well, that's another good rebound for him. Hasn't mattered at all that he's given up some inches to a few of the other guys on the floor.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And it's Hachimura penetrating.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Green finds Şengün. Out to Brooks from downtown. Trying to end the drought. And it's Şengün getting it to go. Şengün's got 5 points now this quarter. Lakers leading by 10. Reeves outside. Beyond the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Hachimura's got 9.
Just solid with the jump shot. Hachimura helps your offense in a number of ways. In that case, spacing the floor.
And he gets it to go. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's LeBron. Pass to Hachimura. LeBron against Şengün. James in the post. The shot, no good. Rockets trail by 11. Here's Thompson. He's got 9. Brooks, the pass to Şengün. Going inside. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. He's got 15.
Another hoop for Şengün. They can't stop him. He's got a different kind of game, and I think it's really hard for defenders to deal with it.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review it. Foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed.
The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
Really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. And thought that pass was going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball.
Boy, there's nothing quite like LeBron on the fast break. That combination of size, strength, and speed makes him electric.
And the wide open shot from Green. A three-pointer, no good.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range. he'll typically knock it down.
Reeves gets the bucket.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Checked in for the Lakers. Vincent comes in for Doncic. And then for Houston, Jabari Smith. He's jacked in for Steven Adams. Tari Eason comes in for Şengün. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Thompson. VanVleet with the bucket.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Reeves against VanVleet. Now Reeves. He's got 14. Pass to Vincent. Just 2 to shoot. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. It's Brooks on the wing. Shoots over Hachimura. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Inside, outside, mid-range, Brooks has the accuracy to make whatever look he gets work for him.
Well, Clark, we hear a lot about the antics with Brooks, but he deserves more attention for his play.
I agree, especially on the defensive end, Kevin. He's one of the top perimeter defenders in the league, and some of what his antics are flowing out of is his competitive spirit. I still think he needs to tamp down the antics because that does take away from what he does, which is lock guys up and play with great competitive spirit all the time.
Over in the corner, Green. No good on the three. Lakers leading by 11. Pass to Hachimura. Now James. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Vincent. Offensive rebound. Vanderbilt kicks to Hachimura. It's another look. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you can see what makes Hachimura a tough cover. He can beat you with finesse, and also he can bring the hard hat.
That free throw missing.
Hachimura taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Rockets trail by 12. VanVleet passes to Brooks. From outside the arc, drills the three-pointer. Brooks has got 5 points so far.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Reeves with it. He's got 14. Vanderbilt, a screen on VanVleet. Reeves the pass to Hachimura. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He's got 13.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Eason finds VanVleet, and the call will be against Gabe Vincent. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Now here's VanVleet, defended by Vincent. Brooks misses. Lakers leading by 12. Here's Reeves. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Makes that one his 6th of the night. A very healthy 6 for 9.
And the confidence Hachimura has in himself, knows he can score from this area when given the chance.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. They get it back. Green against Reeves. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Vincent. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Lakers lead by 16. Van Vliet outside. With the floater, they can't stop the run with that one. The Lakers shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. James. Yes, that goes in. James has got 21.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
From deep, Brooks. Reeves with the rebound. Reeves has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Reeves. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team. Changes for the Lakers. Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for James, and Goodwin subbed in for Austin Reeves. And then for Houston, Şengün's checked in for Jabari Smith. Thompson comes in for Brooks, and it's Whitmore in for Green. Eason's shot is good.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by the Lakers?
Picked by Finney-Smith. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Finney-Smith has a clear understanding of his role in this offense, including when to take charge and draw fouls.
Finney-Smith hits them both. There's 1:17 left in the third. Van Vliet outside. And good that time. Van Vliet's got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Goodwin with it. Now defended by Whitmore. Goodwin kicks to Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Van Vliet's got his 6th rebound on the night. We've got 33 seconds left here in the third quarter. Şengün finds Thompson. Pass to Whitmore. For 3, Van Vliet. It's not going to go for him. And it's Goodwin with the ball for Los Angeles. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Now here is Hachimura. Got a hand on it. Another shot. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers out in front by 17 points at the end. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Lakers leading by 17. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then it's Vincent, and it's Goodwin in at the 2 spot. That's the Laker 5. Hachimura the pass to Goodwin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sinks the triple. And the Lakers lead by 20.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on defense.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Vincent the pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Vincent. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Van Vliet kicks to Şengün. Driving in. Here's Eason. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got 4 assists in the game. Now Vincent. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Goodwin feeling it out. Over Whitmore. And it's Goodwin missing. Rockets trail by 17. Ball stolen. Hachimura against Van Vliet. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Down low. Vanderbilt inside. Şengün covering. 6 on the shot clock. Vincent. And again, no good by the Lakers. And for the Rockets, they're shooting around 41% on the night. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. And it's Goodwin missing. Rockets trail by 17. Here's Thompson. Vincent with the rebound. Here's Hachimura. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Great job by Hachimura to not lose his concentration. Boy, he plays with great focus.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
Rui Hachimura. 1 shot.
And this is the time now. The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Some changes for the Lakers. Hayes comes in for Vanderbilt. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Gabe Vincent. And a change for the Rockets. Green is checked in for Cam Whitmore. Thompson outside. Pass to Eason. Houston now working with the new shot clock. On the wing, Green. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Rui Hachimura picks one up.
Inside, Green's energetic play makes it really hard to contest without fouling. The defense's best effort turns into a foul.
James checked in for the Lakers. Austin Reeves comes in for good one. Los Angeles leading by 18. Hayes dishes to Doncic. Front past the arc. It's rebounded by Houston.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Green, because of his creativity and athleticism, carving up the defense with ease.
James, the bounce pass. Jacks up a three. Good on the three-point shot. James has got 24.
Not the guy you want to give three-point opportunities to. LeBron doesn't hesitate to take these shots and knock them down.
They kick it out to Green. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. Lakers have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9. Van Vliet finds Eason. Van Vliet passes to Eason. Şengün with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Şengün against LeBron. It's stolen by Green. From deep. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Green's got 6 here in this quarter.
Green, impressive range from deep. He knows how dangerous he can be from there.
Over in the corner, Doncic. Shoots the 3. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Eason with a screen for Van Vliet. Here's Thompson, and Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort and see how it works out. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Doncic with it. Picked up by Thompson. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Van Vliet. 3 on 3. Floats one. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Thompson.
And you can always count on Van Vliet to make the right play. He doesn't make too many bad decisions when he's got the ball in his hands.
And here's Reeves outside. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. On the wing, Doncic. He's covered by Thompson. And it's Doncic missing. Gets trailed by 12. Van Vliet attacking. Over in the corner, Green. Van Vliet against Reeves. Van Vliet passes to Şengün. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Şengün's got 9 points now in just the second half. Los Angeles leading by 10. The 3 for Doncic. James in the post. Eason on him. James misses. Houston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Pass to Green. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Van Vliet kicks to Green. Back to Van Vliet. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Van Vliet's got 6 here in this quarter.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Here's LeBron. Knocked loose and stolen by Eason. Here's Thompson, and Thompson slams it home.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Lakers leading by 5. James looking around. In the corner, Finney Smith with it. Trying to get something going, and finished off by Finney Smith.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Van Vliet outside. Şengün kicks to Van Vliet. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Van Vliet's got 13 points in the second half. Doncic bounce pass. With the fadeaway. Count that one.
From mid-range, LeBron really dialed in. You can't think you're safe giving him those shots.
Van Vliet finds Şengün. Back to Van Vliet. In the corner, it's Eason. Pass to Şengün. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Şengün's got 4 this quarter.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Back to Van Vliet. Out to the wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Şengün. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Tries again, and stolen by LeBron. And James with a clear path to the hoop, and LeBron throws it down.
As soon as he got the ball, LeBron was full steam ahead.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Houston Rockets. Taken away by Hayes. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Stolen by Thompson. Up top, Şengün. Houston moving it around. The Rockets with another miss. Los Angeles leading by 10. Reeves outside. Thompson against Doncic. From outside the arc. And the Lakers get it back. Pass to Finney Smith. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
.136 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Shot clock at 6. And here's Reeves outside. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Green passes to Van Vliet. Green kicks to Van Vliet. Back to Green. Shoots over Doncic. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Green's got 8 points in the quarter.
I like when Green aggressively hunts his shot. He's a very impressive offensive player for as young as he is.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Los Angeles.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for LeBron.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. James against Van Vliet. To the middle. Here's Reeves. That one goes. Count it. And the Lakers lead by 13. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you have accomplished so much in this league. How have you sustained it for this long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations, and for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humbled.
Well, we appreciate all the work you've put in, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, LeBron James.